saw something. Felt something, maybe. It was more real than reality. I felt like I was lost, walking through this dark tunnel, and the ground beneath me stretched on for an eternity. Felt like I was dying.
He swerved out of his lane, striking a passenger van that started a pile-up, killing 7. In weather, we'll all be sad to see another band of thunderstorms heading toward the city tomorrow night.
I just had this insane sense of emptiness and terror, and I just...
I don't care who she sees. We're not even married anymore. She can see whoever she wants.
So Ashley, what did you do to end up solving the problem?
I ignored it, tried to forget. I watched television.
And that helped?
It dulls the pain. You're gonna escape reality, live through other people, ignoring your own life, your own problems, your own issues.
Okay, last job of the day. What's this one about? I'm not leaving yet. I just got here. Oh, I'm not eating that. That's been there for days. Got that in the war. Last time I stick my neck out for someone. I disabled the antenna. The last job of the day is always the worst. Ring me. Okay.
Raise the curtain. Bring up the lights. The neighborhood is coming to town.
Hello. I'm here to disconnect the antenna.
Television's heartbeat has returned. A spirit of cheer brightens every child's eye. The cry goes round the kindergarten class. The neighborhood! The neighborhood!
Okay. I'm here to disconnect the antenna.
I am Ricky the Sock. Your television will never be the same. Hold on. Did you say disconnect the antenna?
Yes?
Oh my, no. You mustn't do that. That would be a catastrophe.
It's broadcasting over the news.
The news? No, trust me. The antenna is just fine as it is. Doesn't need any disconnecting. Tell you what, you wait here and I'll... and I'll get you some... Oh, that wasn't pleasant. I'm gonna take a sec.
Okay then. That was special. What on earth? Is this glue? Hey, who's that?
Hey y'all, I'm Norman. I'm
Hello?
a really normal guy.
Is anyone there?
I just kind of show up to be a friendly face in the background. Sometimes I get some lines to recite too. Let me show you. Whoa! We're all friendly here.
You need a breath mint! Oh! Hey,
Why don't we keep
stay
hanging
back.
out together? I love to sing. We can teach them. We can teach them some practice.
Oh!
What's this shape all about?
I always feel that in the morning.
I wonder what happens when I scream.
I'm a craft monster. You give me a task, and I'll give you a craft. I like to start with pipe cleaners to give myself something to make shapes out of. I'll make triangles and squares and circles and patch them all together. Then the fun part starts. Take your closest friend and separate all of their parts into little piles based on color. This will be what you make your crafts out of. I like to use Norman because he has all sorts of oranges and reds I can use. Now I start patching my piles of red onto the pipe cleaners. Look, see? I made a ball of Leonard eyes. What do you think, Leonard Lump? Oh, sure. Being a lump is great.
The mail? The mail comes every day. I look out the window waiting for the moment it appears. And then when it does, I rush outside to see what I got. Sometimes it's little pieces of paper. Sometimes it's big boxes. No matter what, I always open it immediately. My favorite new pair of socks? I got it in the mail. A letter from a dear old friend? I got it in the mail. An assortment of the best bugs the world has to offer? Well, that one just appears in my house. Mashed skunk cabbage? In the mail. My neighbors stuffed into a box and I...
Oh man, that's gonna hurt.
Why don't we keep hanging out together? I'm trying to count to 10. To 10. 1, 2, 3. If you can draw, you can do all sorts of things. Grab your pencil and let's go on an adventure.
Sleeping can be the best part of your day. I always start by getting ready for bed. First... can draw, you can do all sorts of things. Grab your pencil and let's go on an adventure. So first, make a big, big triangle. Just take. If you can draw, you can do all sorts.
The mail comes every day. I look out the window waiting for the moment it appears. Take some time!
Oh, no.
Who are you? Why are you?
Oh, man, that's gonna hurt.
There you are. Now don't toddle off again. I've got some snackaroos waiting back in the lobby.
Hey, what's going on here? Your puppet friends are attacking me.
Oh, are they? How embarrassing. By the way, what's your name?
What?
Your name, your moniker, your handle, your nom de plume?
It's Gordon.
Gordon? What a beautiful name. I could say it all day. Gordon. Gordon. Gordon.
Is this a gun? Does it work?
Oh my, that's where I left that. I was looking for it all over that place. Ugh, fine. If you're gonna go gallivanting all over the place, then at least watch out for Pearl.
Pearl?
You know, the enormous bird that crushes people. Don't get on her bad side is all I'm...
What was that? Okay, let's do this.
Hello, friendly here.
Welcome.
Friendly,
We can
friendly,
teach them.
friendly.
We can teach them.
Let's be excellent.
I
Let's
want
be
to make
excellent.
new
Let's be
friends.
excellent.
New friends sound
I
very...
love to sing. Bowie. Bowie.
Learn your alphabet, huh?
I'm a craft monster. You give me a task, and I'll give you a craft. I like to start with pipe cleaners to give myself something to make shapes out of. I'll make triangles and squares and circles and patch them all to I'm here to hey! Well, ow!
The mail comes every day. I look out the window waiting for the moment it appears. And then when it does, I rush outside to see what I got. Sometimes it's little pieces of paper. Sometimes it's big boxes. No matter what, I always open it immediately. My favorite new pair of socks? I got it in the mail. A letter from a dear old friend? I got it in the mail. An assortment of the best bugs the world has to offer? Well, that one just appears in my house. Mashed skunk cabbage? In the mail. My neighbors stuffed into a box and shipped to my house? In the mail.
Bubblegum. Gobble, wobble, bubble, wobble, wobble, gum. Gobble, 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 gobble. Bubblegum! Yay!
Lunch is my favorite meal of the day. I always eat the food that most represents how I'm feeling at lunch. What sorts of things do I eat? Lunch is my favorite meal of the day. I always eat the food that most represents how I'm feeling at lunch. What sorts of things do I eat? Well, it's time for a duet! A duet with myself! This is the...
When you go to the park, bring some food for all the wild animals.
God, scram! Oh, jeez. Oh, man, that's gonna hurt.
I'm a craft monster! You give me a task, and I'll give you a craft! I like to start with pipe cleaners to give myself something to make shapes out of. I'll make triangles and squares and circles and patch them all together. Then the fun part starts. Take your closest friend and separate all of their parts into little parts.
we would swap our arms. Then we would swap our legs. One by one. I was asked to talk about responsibility. See, I used to be all turned upside down when I think about responsibility. I remember one day. Downstairs, breakfast for my parents, went to school, rode home on the bus to New York, and went to bed early. I used to be responsible. What's the alphabet? I figured out that instead of being responsible, that I could just eat gravel in the day. I surrendered help them clean their room.
I remember those. A is for affability. B is for blessed deceased. C is for cave amorta.
That's
And all
quite
the
a
rest.
bird.
D, E, F, gangrene. H, I, J, carried a kisses. And Z is for, Z is for, Hey there, kids! I live in your TV set. That's right, it's the strangest place to be. Inside of your TV, I can see wires and chips and a big, big tube running right to the back. What do I eat? Oh, I eat the channels that you never watch. One by one, they both raid to my jaws. Here, I'll tell you what. How about you put some of that cereal in your bowl? Hey, cool your jets! Oh, just get me out of here! That's right. Grab your dad's toolbox, take the hammer, and correct that TV screen right open. Go ahead. You have no idea how many friends are in it.
Lunch is my favorite meal of the day. I always eat the food that most represents how I'm feeling at lunch. What sorts of things do I eat? Well,
Liliana. I've been Liliana since before I knew I was Liliana. Did you know my mother was also Liliana? We called her Liliana for short. She got her name from my grandma, who I called Liliana, but my mom called her Liliana. And there's Liliana.
What? We're in the alphabet. What's the alphabet?
Do you let it fall down?
That's what Oh, you mean like the ones that I see in my desk? I remember those. A is for affability. B is for blessed deceased. C is for cave amorta. And all the rest.
music? Music! Oh, I love it so much! You've never heard music before? Never heard a trombone sifting across the evening air? Never heard a violin wafting from the basement? Never heard the clapping of evening?
The mail comes every day. I look out the window, waiting for the minute
Oh, friendly here! Friendly, friendly, friendly! La la!
No matter what,
If you
my favorite pair of socks. I got it in the mail. Let me show you how my friends. I got it.
heard music before? You've never heard a trombone sifting across the air? You've never heard a violin wafting from the basement? You've never heard the flattening of an evening's garden? The boiling of a dinner lobster? The faint whisper of a tree falling on you? The tingle of small insects biting your legs? The smell of burning eggs? The feeling like you might throw up? You've never heard music? Oh, let me introduce you to it all!
Choose my favorite
The
meal
mail
of
comes
the day.
every day.
I
I look out the window waiting for the
represents
moment
how
it
I'm
appears.
feeling at
And then
lunch.
when it does,
What sort
I
of
rush.
things do you eat?
Welcome!
Well, I'm glad
Welcome!
you're
Welcome!
really happy, I eat watermelon. When I'm sad, I eat leftovers. When I'm confused, I eat the roadkill outside. When I'm angry, I feast upon the tears of my enemies. When I'm smart, I eat everyone else's food. And when I'm in a hurry, well, maybe I shouldn't talk about that one. I'm here! Ah! Welcome! Shoot!
Sleeping can be the best part of your day. I always start by getting ready for bed. First, I get my PJs on so I can be warm and comfy all night. Next, I go to the bathroom and grab my toothbrush. You can put any of your favorite condiments on your toothbrush. I choose horseradish sauce. Then I start brushing my teeth. Get every single part of your mouth covered and scrub the horseradish deep into the skin in your mouth. Then, when you're all done, leave it so it can form a protection.
I'm a craft monster! You give me a task, and I'll give you a craft! I like to start with pipe cleaners to give myself something to make shapes out of. I'll make triangles and squares and circles and patch them all together. Then the fun part.
I learned my number. We're all pure amazing!
to the park, bring some food for all the wild animals. For birds, you can bring sunflower seeds.
What? Learn the alphabet? What's the alphabet?
Oh, that's easy. It's what words are made out of.
You mean like the ones I see in my books? I remember those. A is for Aphomolencadote. B is for Blastocyst. C is for Cave Mama. And all the rest. E, F, we're all from...
I'm George. I'm your friendly neighborhood taxi cab driver. What do taxi cab drivers do, you ask? Well, I ferry people from wherever they need to go.
I'm Junebug. I was asked to talk about responsibility. See, I used to be all turned upside down when I think about responsibility. I remember one day, I went downstairs, made breakfast for my parents, went to school, rode home on the bus to take homework, and went to bed early. I used to be responsible. But then I figured out that instead of being responsible, that I could just eat gravel instead. Promised a friend you'd help them clean their room. Now I eat gravel instead. If your parents ask you to feed a dog, just eat gravel. Anything can be ignored, set aside, or forgotten through eating gravel.
The mail comes every day. I look out the window waiting for the moment it appears. And then when it does, I rush outside to see what I got. Sometimes it's little pieces of paper. Sometimes it's big boxes. No matter what, I always open it immediately. My favorite new pair of socks, I got it in the mail. A letter from a dear old friend, I got it in the mail. An assortment of the best bugs the world has to offer, well, that one just appears in my house. Mashed skunk cabbage in the mail. My neighbors stuffed into a box and shipped to my house in the mail. The stockpile of greasy hamburgers that I cooked at my vacation home. Come on, say it with me. It came from Florida in the mail. What do you do when you get upset? Do you let it get you down? Let me tell you about the time my friend Leonard got me all upset at him. First, I beat him to the ground. Then I stomped his face. Then we started laughing at each other, and everything was okay. That's why you should always try to make friends with friends who will forgive you. Hey y'all, I'm Norman. I'm a really normal guy. I just kind of show up to be a friendly face in the background. Sometimes I get some lines to recite too. Let me show you. Whoa! That was a great one. Wait. Let me do another. Here's through. No. Yay! I love.
What do you
What? Where's the alphabet? What's the alphabet?
Well, you found the time that
You mean like the
all upset at first. her to the ground. Then I stomped his face. Then we started laughing at each other and everything. Try to be friends with friends, and we'll forgive you.
And T is for, T is for, AR okay. We've got P for. Hey, Owie, look. No.
Well, I'll be thinking about you. You want to make new friends. I can teach about all sorts of things. Ah, dang it. Wow, 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 wow.
Scrub the horseradish deep into the skin of the mouth. Then roll down, leave it so it can form a protective layer during the night. Now you're all ready to go. Well, I'll be thinking about you. The male have everything.
La da 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 da, la 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 da da, la la and up, la la and up.
Hey, I'm George. I'm your friendly neighborhood taxi cab driver. What do taxi cab drivers do, you ask? Well, I'm very wherever they need to go. When you see me driving down the street, all you gotta do is stick your hand out, give it a wave, and I'll come to pick you up. Here's the deal. Taxi cab. I'll pick you up my mouth, give it a good swallow, then hop on all fours and away the taxi goes.
You're a talented, you're unpopular, you're useless.
We're all friends.
Sleeping is the best part of the day. I always start getting ready for bed. First, get my PJs on, start to get warm and comfy all night.
When you go to the park,
I go to
bring
that
some
room
food
at my
for all the wild animals.
put
For
any
birds, you can
favorite
bring
condiment
sunflower seeds. For squirrels, you can bring peanuts.
Then
For
I
dogs,
start brushing my
bring
teeth.
squirrels. For the
Every
sewer green, you can bring a tree.
Then
Welcome, welcome. La 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 la.
Get off of me!
Bad.
Oh, Nelly.
You stop to think about.
Yeah, sure is quite around here these days. Oh, I like that. The suitcases are looking pretty good. I can't get into them, but maybe I will one day. Maybe they're full of food.